Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Meadsy69 and welcome back to channel. Today we have a very special OP replay. It's not just one OP replay. We bring you two OP replays. Both of them are in the STB-1. Now this battle is before the update when it got buffed, and the next battle is after the update when it got buffed. So first battle, we are watching Master Gamer, and he is on Mines map, and he is going to push the middle. So he gets one shot on the T30. He backs up because there is an IS-4, and as soon as the IS-4 shoots, he can then poke forward and shoot a little bit of heat into the side. Now, his team, if you look at the minimap, they are all over the place. They are left, they are right, they are middle, but then so are the enemy. They are all over the place. So Master Gamer is going to wait to seize his opportunity to push up the hill, which is exactly what he needs to do. That way, he can cover a lot more area than just sitting behind the hill. So straight away, he's going to get shots in on the VK. Now, the Waffle takes out the Tortoise, and he's going to get one more shot in on the VK, whose ammo rack is damaged. And now the AMX 30B takes out his 30B. So it was 2 tanks down. He has now killed the VK. So look at that 30B help. Maybe you shouldn't be there in the first place. But there are still 3 TDs. So he does need to be very careful. Now he's playing a very bold move. He's risking dropping down from the hill to get behind this IS-4, which in hindsight is a fantastic move, because now he is hid from 3 TDs if they are all in the back. And here he finds one of them. He does get shot from the Waffle, but he's going to push the Waffle. He's not loaded HE, which is very strange. He should have. And again, he's going to get another shot. Maybe he doesn't want to risk bouncing and doing minimum damage. So he's now been shot twice from the Waffle. He needs to start getting some shots off and before he actually gets taken out. So luckily for him, the Waffle actually misses his shot, so he can poke forward and take him out for his second kill. So he's already on 4.2k damage. There's still 2 TDs maybe at the back. We know the T30 is there. He's not really having a great game, and Master Gamer can get a shot into the side of him. Back up, he doesn't want to get shot, even though it's a 5-on-4, now 4-on-3. The T30 goes. The IS-4 is poking the middle, and there is the last remaining TD. So he can now rush around the side and get some shots off in on the IS-4. Not sure at this moment in time where the other heavy is. I think it's the E100, who we did see down by the river. But for now, he is not getting challenged. He is taking shots here on the IS-4, and as soon as the IS-4 turns around, he can take him out. So he's now on 5.5k damage, and it turns out him dropping down from that hill really worked out for his team. So it's 4 versus 2. That E100 is actually going to take out his team, and now he is just going to circle this object 704. Object 704 comes around, but by that time he is out of there and he can come in from a different direction. I would have probably stayed the other side of this hill where he's just come from, because the tank does have gun depression. So he might get lucky and the Object 704 might not be able to get his gun down far enough. But again, he's not spotted. He's going to come in a different direction, and he gets at the side of the Object 704. The E100 on the enemy team is, as I've said, taking his team out. So he needs to hurry up and take out this Object 704. He's keeping him in a position where the Object 704 cannot move. So he finally takes him out. And by that, look how easy, just from a few maneuvers that he's done, he's on 7,000 damage. And now he can get some shots in on the E100. So he's going to get one shot. He's not spotted. 7.3k damage. He is going to get... Oh, he's going to miss that shot. The E100 does take out the IS-7. So at the moment, he is on 7,300 damage. There is still 774 damage left. He can take a shot from the E100. But remember, this is before the update. If he comes out sideways, the E100 can HE him. and he can actually clear him in one shot. So there is still 2 minutes left on the clock, and this is what Master Gamer does differently to what I would do. I would literally just be, I would rush, but he's taking his time. He has plenty of time. He's not at the moment spotted. There is still 2 minutes left on the clock. There is plenty of time. The E100 is spotted, so he knows that the enemy, his tank, is around somewhere because he is getting spotted, and he is very, very wary of where he actually could be. So now Master Gamer is going to wait. He's going to get that bottom plate shot, which is a great shot because now that puts him down to 400 hit points. Now the E100 is in the middle. He's in the middle, so he's in a very bad position. There is not much he can do. Master Gamer's just going to wait. He's going to reset his camo. He's going to come behind the rock, and now he's going to seize his opportunity to rush. There is nothing that E100 will be able to do because he is in the middle, in the open, and there's nothing he can do. And luckily, the E100 goes past. He is not even looking at him. He's going to wait. He does get a shot. But now that E100 is looking, he took his time. If that was me, I would have just rushed. But he gets a lovely heat shot into his cheek. So 8,100 damage. Unfortunately for him, he loses 5 credits. So losing 5 credits in exchange for 8,000 damage, I would take that all day long. 1,884 base XP. So fantastic, Master Gamer. Thank you for sending me that in. Now we have Isaac, and he is on Canyon, and this is after the update. So this is the buffed version of the STB, and he's going to play absolutely brilliantly. If you thought the last game was pretty good, this game is amazing. So as always, in medium tanks, especially medium tanks who's now got turret armor and gun depression, Isaac is going to push the middle. The enemy have 2 mediums. He is the only medium on his team, so he does need to be careful. There is 2 TDs as well. And the first tank he spots is the Chieftain, who is coming up the middle. Probably one of the only tanks on the enemy team that he didn't want to push the middle, because of that amazing turret, and again it has good gun depression, and it is the Chieftain. So now that makes it a lot more harder for Isaac to actually deal some damage, expose himself, because now the Chieftain is actually spotting him. His team are all to the left, so there is, at the moment, there is a medium tank on the enemy team by A who's going to get absolutely wrecked. The Chieftain pokes up just a little bit too far, enough for Isaac to get a shot off, and here is that Object 140 who has just gone on a major YOLO mission in front of 7 tanks, and he's not going to last very long. So Isaac is going to get one more shot in on the Object 140, and the Object 268 is going to take him out. So he's now on 1,000 damage, and what he does here is great. He relocates just to the other side because his team are all behind him. If he was the other side, the enemy team have cap C, so they can come from either behind him or in front of him from the other direction. So he will have, sorry about that, Discord message. So he will have the Chieftain one side and another tank either from behind or to the other side of this hill. So just this relocating was a big game changer, and the Chieftain just seems to have got bored. I don't know what he was doing, but he seems to have got bored and decides to YOLO, and Isaac can take that opportunity and clear him. So now that is 2 tanks down for the enemy. Isaac is on 2,000 damage. Now his team have all pushed towards the enemy, and he finds M48 Pitbull. M48 pattern now pretty much on his own. So he's going to now get a shot off on the Jaeger-Roo, which is good shooting, good awareness, because the Jaeger-Roo did just shoot. Now I would have probably shot the Jaeger-Roo a few more times, but instead he's going to relocate again, and he's going to take out the fast, good DPM tank. So the pattern is now a one shot. He can take him out for his 2nd kill. So he's now up to 3,200 damage, and he's back to this side of the ridge, and there is 4 tanks on the enemy team left, and all 4 have the ability to inflict big damage. So it's now 5 versus 4. I mean, there's a VK, there's a Jaeger-Roo, there's a Grill, and there's an E100. All 4 tanks does over 600 damage per shot. So he does need to be careful, and he's going to take out just the tanks that he can actually get shots off, and that is the Jaeger. So the VK takes out the FV215B. It's now a 4 versus 4. Well, 2 tanks have then gone, so it's now a 2 versus 4. He is focusing that Jaeger as much as he can. He's going to put him down very low hit points, and now he is going to take a shot on the VK. Now, Isaac has kept his hit points. It's a 2 versus 4. He's on 5,000 damage, but he has kept all of his hit points. He hasn't lost a single hit point. Now he needs to take out the lower HP targets. Now, the Jaeger is a one-shot. But at the moment, he can't push him because the VK has decided to push him. But he gets a nice shot there on the VK. The VK is now a one-shot, and again, he gets a lovely turret shot there. So it's now 2 versus 3. The Jaeger in the middle is not going to last very long, but Isaac managed to take out the enemy Jaeger, now just leaving the E100, who is not looking, and the grill. Now, if that was me, I would have just carried on going left instead of backing up and go for the grill. But what he does here, he backs up and he still doesn't take any hit points. So now the E100 is going to come left and the grill is going to come right, which they are now separated. The grill's a 2 shots, so Isaac is just going to rush the grill. The grill's probably the more dangerous target. He does get shot from the E100, gets a shot there on the grill, and the grill has just found himself in an awkward situation, and Isaac can take him out for his 5th kill. 7,400 damage. Nice bounce there. That is what the buff of the turret can do. Bounce an E100, no problem. And again, I would have probably at this point just rushed. I mean, 860 supremacy points. I would have just rushed. But he plays it patiently. He does get shot from the E100. There is a turret in his way, so he can't get that shot off. But the E100 backs up, showing his bottom plate, and he gets a shot there. So 900 supremacy points. The E100 is 39 hit points. Just a bit of HE, and he clears him for his 6th and final kill. 8,793. Lovely battle. 17,000 credits lost, but again, for exchange for 8,700 damage, I would take that all day long. 2,190 base XP. Amazing battles. Thank you both for sending me that in. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, guys. I'm Meadsy69, and I'll catch you soon. Bye-bye.